begin tonight at 6 with an Indianapolis woman who says she is shocked and disgusted. This after an apartment maintenance worker allegedly peed in her kitchen sink.
Our Ashton Hackman talked with that woman today and explains how she didn't even know it had happened almost.
I was very, very shocked.
It can be a hassle dealing with apartment building maintenance, but this, Tracy Shirley says she can't believe.
Pulled it out and peed right here in my sink. Flabbergasted, you know. Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
A repairman at Blackburn Terrace Apartments coming to fix a broken water heater. Instead, a renter shocked to see what he was doing while alone in her apartment. Luckily, a Ring camera in the corner captured it all. The worker looks around, checking to see if anyone might be watching before peeing all over Shirley's dishes.
I always have my Ring cameras running 24/7, so I was not expecting to catch something like that ever.
Shirley tells me she's lived here since 2018 and has had maintenance workers in her apartment before. But after what she saw, she won't be having work done while she's not at home.
I can't imagine if I didn't have it and he did that and I would have been eating from those same dishes later that day.
And although she is staying here for now, Shirley says it's a reminder without home security video, you don't know what happens in your home when you're not around.
Let them know that you would prefer to be at home when they come.
IMPD tells me they did take a case report after that incident, and anything that they find will be handed over to the prosecutor to see if any charges will be filed. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
Now, we reached out several times to the Indianapolis Housing Agency, which runs that apartment complex. We're still waiting to hear back.
Right now, we are tracking the possibility of strong to severe storms tomorrow, and it's weather that will impact how you plan your day. Angela's breaking down the timing and also the severity.
Yes, level 2 out of 1 to 5. Primary threats, damaging wind and heavy rain. So far, the good news, that tornado threat is off to our east.
That's good.
Okay.
We are tracking this weather system for you. We've been talking about it for days. Weather impact alert tomorrow, the when. Tomorrow, late morning through the afternoon hours, so approximate timeline 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Large hail a possibility, but as I mentioned, the primary threats, heavy rain and damaging wind gusts. What you need to do, follow the forecast. If you're going to be on the go, have that app downloaded on your phone. And if you're going to be closer to home tomorrow afternoon and evening and you'd like some additional live coverage, we will have that for you on WTHR Plus. This is a download on your TV where we will stream radar team coverage of watches and warnings. Here's that level 2 threat for all of central Indiana during the day tomorrow. High wind with that damage potential and heavy rain, the main threats. Future Track 13 shows the chance of some showers and thunderstorms early in the day from the line out west. Now, if this happens, that would lower the severe threat tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. I'm going to continue the timeline for you in a few minutes.
All right, see you in a bit, Angela. Thanks so much. Tonight, IMPD just announced a series of weekend arrests tied to spinning and reckless driving investigations. Right now, police are telling us they made 15 arrests, recovered 6 guns, and towed away at least 5 cars. In one incident, IMPD says officers saw a large number of cars congregating near Meridian and Southern Plaza Drive, saying they also saw a couple of armed men dancing on a car and then pointing their weapons into a crowd. When police tried to pull the men over, officers say they started a brief chase before the men were taken into custody.
Tonight, a Lawrence police officer is on administrative leave after the department says that they shot a woman.
All of this unfolding on Rickert Avenue near 465. Our Anna Chalker went back to that scene today and shares tonight what led to the officer firing their weapon.
Lawrence police say one of their officers shot a woman inside the garage of this white home behind me after they say she was pointing a gun at another woman and then shot and killed a dog. Just before 9 Sunday, Lawrence police say they were called to Rickert Avenue after someone saw the suspect pointing their gun at another woman. When officers arrived, they say they found the two inside the garage where the suspect was yelling and holding a gun with one hand and a dog with the other. Police say the woman did not listen to commands and instead shot the dog and pointed the gun at her head and officers. That's when the department says one of its officers fired a shot, hitting the woman in the shoulder.
She was taken to the hospital and at last check was stable.
The suspect was arrested for pointing a loaded firearm, unlawful carry, and animal cruelty. In Lawrence, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
Tonight, we just learned the name of the woman who was killed in that crash involving Purdue University's Boilermaker Special. 23-year-old Savannah Mason died after police say a possible tire malfunction caused the Purdue vehicle to then swerve into oncoming traffic, hitting Mason's car head-on. 2 students on board the Boilermaker Special were taken to the hospital and eventually released.
Disturbing allegations tonight against a Morgan County man who investigators say had dozens of videos and pictures of child pornography on his phone. Investigators say most of the images involved infants. 13 News reporter Emily Longnecker was in the courtroom today as the judge read the dozens of charges of child exploitation and possession of child porn against him.
59-year-old Nathan Bailey was here at the Morgan County Courthouse today facing 1 count of child exploitation and 33 counts of possessing child pornography. All of those charges stemming from police from what they found on Bailey's phone last week. That interview took place after the group Bikers Against Predators say it tracked Bailey down through another man in Michigan who told them he and Bailey had been sharing child pornography. The president of the organization that tracks online child predators told 13 News they confronted Bailey last week and he admitted to having videos and images on his phone. That's when the group says they called police. Bailey was then charged with 34 counts of crimes against children. Police say Bailey turned over his phone and admitted he had a problem. The Morgan County prosecutor says while they appreciate neighborhood watch efforts, these kind of investigations are best left to professionals.
I'm a dad and a grandfather. It shocks you, but you've got to use the system at its best.
And the investigator who viewed those images and videos on Bailey's phone called them absolutely horrendous today in court. Bailey's bail is set at $20,000. He told the judge he likely will not be able to pay that. His jury trial is set for September 9th. In Morgan County, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
We do have new details to share with you tonight into that sexual assault investigation on board a Jennings County school bus.
A 15-year-old tonight is accused of raping a 7-year-old on a bus for students with special needs. So tonight we know this incident was captured on the bus security camera, and now the school corporation is reviewing video from the entire school year to see if there were any other incidents.
The 15-year-old is now being held at the Juvenile Detention Center waiting another court hearing later this week. The school, meantime, now says it's taking action, increasing safety protocols and working with police to address the situation.
So that includes additional adult supervision and assigned seating on board buses based on similar student ages.